But it does indeed look like the teammates Sims and Dawes on the front row. Are we waiting for someone? Or are we ready to rock and roll this time? Trying to slow them down. That's Harry Cowell in the pace car. We are going this time, and it's Sims in on the left. Dawes, 51, is John Watkins, third on the grid. Andrew Mather well up in fourth place. Who'll get that whole shot? And it's Dawes. No, it isn't. It's Sims ahead of Dawes, and I've got an awful feeling. Oh, it's a bit of a mess behind. That this could be something of a run from lights to lights, or lights to flag if you want, for Darry Sims, with his erstwhile Batman and rear gunner Bobby Dawes running interference behind him to stop anybody getting close. No Sammy Venables today. Sammy, oh no! But it's Sims leading Dawes, John Watkins. I'm trying to see who's in fourth place. It's 58, which I think is Christopher Bell. 21. Who's 21? It's a cracking start from James Venning, and those four are clear. Fifth place. There was a bit of a kerfuffle in the hook on the first lap, and I'm afraid that has let a leading group get away through Surtees, behind the motorhome, into Matt Werters. Oh dear. I seem to be struggling to see them for the cars parked against the fence. So Darry Sims leads. It's John Watkins in second place ahead of Dawes now, with Christopher Bell looking for a way by and James Venning in fifth. Here comes Bell down the inside of Dawes. That's cleanly done. And Venning will have a chance into the hook maybe. But Dawes takes a look over his shoulder and he can't get it done. There's a bit of a dice developing behind John Foles in 8th place. It's Foles, Mackenzie, Wheeldon. Into Matt Werters. Down the back straight. So it's Sims, he led by 0.54 of a second on that last lap as John Watkins got something for Darry Sims. Bell in third, Dawes in fourth, Venning 5. Seventh is Chris Woodger in 6th place ahead of Mike Noon, who's got the right suit colour for today. Nice and sunny day. Battle on behind. Foles is managing to hold off Adam Wheeldon. Behind Adam Wheeldon is Dean Wood in his distinct green race suit. And there's almost no point trying to film behind the control tower anymore. So it looks as though Sims hasn't got this one in the bag at all, as John Watkins is pushing hard. It was 0.6 of a second on that last lap. I don't think it's that now. That looks like 0.3 of a second to me, and that's exactly what it is. So John Watkins is pushing Darry Sims, who perhaps is making the odd mistake trying to stay clear, which means Christopher Bell is still in the mix here in third place. Around Surtees, then through Mac Werters. There's quite a group developing behind. It's hard to pick him up out against the background. There's Sims, there's Watkins on his bumper now. Into the Dell, left, right, onto the back straight, and it's game on at the front. Is Watkins going to strike hard and strike early? Yes, he's going to look, but he's not pulling the trigger. Bell in third. Dawes dropping to fourth. 21, James Venning is trying to hold off Mike Noon. And that'll let in Chris Woodger. Oh, took too much curb there. And I think we've just lost Daniel Becker, who's parked behind me at the hairpin, and Venning has managed to hold off Mike Noon. We'll have to now wait and see where we are as they come into the Dell. That's a back marker. There's Sims, Watkins, and Bell is right in there. This is a three-way fight for the lead now. In the Pre-A final, Llandow. Fairly even Steven through the hook. Watkins trying to close in on the brakes into Surtees, not close enough. And Bell was looking very racy behind there. Where are they? I can't see them for the cars. I'm thinking Sims is still in the lead with Watkins hard on his bumper. Or is that... No, it's Chris Bell. Bell has gone past Watkins in the infield. And he's going to have a shot now at Darry Sims for the lead. He's very close. He might have pulled the trigger that time. We're 5 minutes from the finish. And there's plenty of action behind. Andrew Mather, I'm afraid, has slipped backwards from his good grid start. So he can qualify. Just struggling to get a good race in, it seems. As the rest of the field dies fair but hard, or hard but fair, for the minor places in this one. And they are a long way back, some of these drivers now. The field spread over 12 seconds by lap 7. I'm looking for our race leaders. There they are, coming into the Dell to finish lap number 8. And it's Bell now. Bell leads Darry Sims and John Watkins. So Christopher Bell has done Darry Sims off camera, and it looks as though Watkins is going to try once again to find a way by Sims. Inside into the hook, and Darry didn't put up much of a fight there. So it looks as though Watkins and Bell might just have more performance. Just saying, might not necessarily be Darry, could be not getting on with the kart. But it's Christopher Bell looking to take his first win, I believe, in Club 100, as Sims tries to get back on terms with John Watkins. Oh, and I've lost him again. And they're well clear, 4.5 seconds clear of 4th place. Which is not that man, it's Bobby Dawes. Takes a look over his shoulder, and you have to look a long way back to James Venning, running in 5th. Mike Noon, Chris Woodger, Freddie Fincham has moved into 8th place. Tom McKenzie and Adam Wielden rounds out the top 10. 3 minutes 30 from the finish. Look once again for our race leader, Christopher Bell. I'm sure he probably likes to be called Chris. I could be wrong if his mother's watching. But we already have a fairly illustrious Chris Bell in the club already. So he has taken the moniker of Christopher, because that's probably what he put on his application form, his registration form for the club. John Watkins and Darry Sims as your top 3. Mike Noon under pressure from Chris Woodger. That's the fight for 6th place, which has seen Venning pulled clear. In 5th. The into Matt Werters, around Matt Werters, and somewhere behind the cars. There they go. Down the back straight behind the metalwork. What can you do? I need a drone that can fly for about 4 hours. So 2 minutes 30 from the finish. It's still Bell from Watkins, who's clearing, getting clear of Derry Sims. Woodger down the inside of Mike Noon for 6th. Can he get it done? Yes, he has. And he's done it quite easily, as it happens. Dean Wood still trying to find a way past, I think that's Adam Wheeldon, in their fight for, what, that's 9th place, I think? Or is that Tom McKenzie, maybe, in 10th? Behind... So, under 2 minutes left now. And Christopher Bell has got this one in the bag. And John Watkins has got 2nd in the bag. Derry Sims is going to finish 3rd, barring a mistake from one of the 2 ahead. Bobby Dawes could be in trouble here. Venning's not that far away. Chris Woodger, 44 is a lap down. Mike Noon there, bought badly by the back marker. This is a chance for Freddie Fincham to shove it up the inside in the hook. Can't get it done. Has to take a lot of curb. As Noon closes the door on him, he might get another shot down into Surtees. Will we be able to see it though? That's the question. Somewhere in there, behind all the white cars. So 56 seconds left. We'll probably get one more lap after this one. As I look for Bell, there he is. Watkins has put Sims to the sword now, and you have to look a long way back. The final lap board is out for Bobby Dawes. I think he's going to hold off James Venning. It's going to be tight though. The gap on the last lap, well, it's 0.6 of a second. That should be enough, I think. So we're looking for the front of this race to seam to the finish. Somewhere over there, I think. I think that's Bell there. Black suit, white helmet's a bit tricky to spot, you know, when everybody else is wearing the same. Actually, is that Christopher Bell? Yes, it is. He's not going to catch the back markers. It's going to be a win in the Pre-A final. I suspect it's first in Club 100 for Christopher Bell at Llandow in the lightweight Pre-A final. A point of the finger, the job is done. John Watkins is 2nd, Derry Sims is 3rd, Bobby Dawes, Freddie Fincham has dive bombed Mike Noon, and it's a sprint to the line. Get in there, giddy up. It's Fincham. Taking that one on the line. Freddie Fincham was 7th. So Christopher Bell, your race winner. John Watkins, Derry Sims, your top 3. Bobby Dawes, James Venning, Chris Woodger, Freddie Fincham, Mike Noon, Tom McKenzie, Adam Wheeldon, your top 10. John Foulds, Mark Roberts, Andrew Mather, Dean Wood, Seb Algieri is your 15. Samuel Nash, Andrew Ward, David Darling, Phil Dancer, Daniel Becker, Pez Taraj, Dane Christensen, Andrew Marshall and Rashan Malcolm Moore is your top 24. It's a win for Chris Bell.